A great theme song that we just all heard.
Yeah, that was a great theme song.
I recorded that, by the way.
Yeah. We did that in your basement.
We did. In the 90s.
In the 90s, yeah.
Yeah. So
1994.
who knew that we were going to do a podcast now?
Yeah, I mean, we just prepped it. We prepped it for...
It's good to have.
Yeah.
I just like the sentence, we did that in your basement.
Yeah. We did it in your basement. And we're in the basement currently. So welcome back, everybody. Not welcome back, actually. Welcome to the offline era.
To the first
episode.
Inaugural episode.
First of many.
I go by Steve.
Joe.
Steve.
We also got two. We got two Steves.
Two Steves. It's going to be tough.
And you just sandwich the Joe right in the middle of it.
Yeah. SJS. Isn't that? No, STS. That's the auto shop, right?
STS, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
See?
is what it is.
Should have been something else. Tom.
Not a sponsor.
Tom.
Yet.
Yeah. No, we don't want STS. Unless they're going to fix our cars for free. Because
Possibly.
I can tell you right now, I'm fucking sweating.
Are they still in business, STS?
Yeah, they have to be, right?
Right next to the fucking Bradleys.
In Costco.
Maybe they were left in the 90s. I don't remember.
No, they're definitely still STS around.
Is
STS, if you're listening, we'll take your sponsorship if you're still around.
Yeah, send me a shirt. It's 2X. 2XL.
And some new struts for my Jeep. I mean, my Dodge. Because they're starting to go. So, a little bit about us. We are a bunch of guys that grew up, well, a couple 80s, couple 90s, 2000s. 80s. So, yeah. So, we're just reliving those moments, going through the nostalgia and the joy of our childhood. We like to think they were a bunch of grown kids. Haven't really grown up. At a little bit. What do you guys think? You guys still kids at heart, or
Definitely.
do you think you're grown? Do you feel grown?
No, I don't feel grown. Feel old.
Still have the intelligence of
Feel
like a sixth
wise.
grader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like,
still have a middle
We're
school
barely
mentality.
smarter than fifth graders.
I like to think that I grew up, but like, then there's a part of me that didn't. Like, I look at other people that are my age that like, I'm like, yeah, you look like you come across like a 35-year-old.
If the priest wouldn't have done that, we would have grown up. We'll get to that in a later episode.
I'm just
Is that
like,
like your origin story? That's the villain story?
That's my villain arc. Yeah, that's where it begins.
I just look at myself. I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, you're not 34. You're not 35. Like, you're not. Like,
I say the same thing.
I think I feel every bit of 43. I just don't look it.
Yeah.
True.
And the vibe is not 43. And like,
Yeah.
my vibe doesn't, like for me, when I talk to other people that, like, if I go to a bar and meet somebody, like, talk to another guy or whatever, that's like bullshitting, and he's 35 as well, I'm like, 9 times out of 10, it's like, yeah, you look and present yourself all of 35. I present myself like a 16-year-old kid. With what I wear, just the way that I talk, like,
It's a good vibe, though.
I feel like it's not bad though.
Well, it's you. It's all you got to be at this point.
Yeah, I mean, like, should I be ashamed? Should I be ashamed that I come across like a fucking kid?
Be the best you that you can be.
That's what I mean. That's really all you can be.
That's why I'm just happy I could finally buy clothes again because the 90s style is like in now.
Yeah, remember
It's
like,
retro, yeah.
he's wearing Champion. Remember when Champion was the losers? So you could
It
buy
takes a little more to be a champion, actually.
Well, yeah, it takes a little bit more money nowadays. Back in the day, it was in Walmart.
Yeah, it was cheap shit. You didn't want to wear champion.
Yeah, you were a loser.
No, you wanted a starter jacket.
Yeah.
The starter jacket meant you were cool.
Yeah, you look like a head coach.
Except for me, because I got a Jacksonville Jaguars one, and everyone's like, I don't even know what fucking team that is. This was during the expansion. And so I got it on clearance. That's the only one like my mom had enough money to like give me to like buy.
Whatever. It's probably dope.
Now,
The colors were nice back then.
Oh yeah, I bet I could flip that now, but
bro.
But back then it was about you needed like the Bulls starter jacket.
I got the Bulls one upstairs.
Right, that was the one.
That thing goes for like 150, like without, and my zipper's broken on the side. The one that like zipped up on the side is broken. So, and I could still probably sell for 150. And I got a Jets one and a Florida State one. They go for like at least $100.
And yours are like full zip, or
Well,
like,
I have the Florida State one's full zip. The other ones are the pullover with the half zip.
yeah.
With the pouch in the front. The
yeah,
kangaroo
that's
pouch.
what it was for the hands. That's where the hands went.
But
waiting
even
for
to
the bus.
even to this day, it's fantastic because like if I'm freezing walking my dog, put my hands right in there, it's warm. Mm-hmm. They didn't lose any of its like value in there. It's nice and warm.
You gotta get those little hot pads too. You know what I mean? Like we used to get them like 7-Eleven stuff like that. You shake it
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Just throw like 2 of
Hot
those in there.
hands.
Yeah, hot hands.
Hot hands.
They still got those?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hot hands,
now they have
hot
like
hands,
USB.
come at us.
Now they have USB. Yeah, not a sponsor yet. They now have like USB ones that you could have. Joe, you should give your
USB.
introduction. I'm keeping us on track. I'm just
Okay.
looking at our time. That's our whole first episode. Thank you guys for coming along.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you guys want to introduce yourselves a little bit about yourselves, go ahead.
Just like I think that's why we all kind of vibe on this. I'm also just a kid stuck in an adult's body with
Yep.
adult responsibilities.
Yep.
Purist when it comes to being like a vinyl DJ, and the majority of my style and everything about kind of how I think is all really rooted around the music I started listening to
Right.
at that time. So
Yeah.
that's why to this day it's just all about what I think I should be doing as a result of listening to 36 Chambers by Wu-Tang Clan.
Yep.
It's for the children.
Yeah.
Yep.
The whole style, Tim's, everything, just that mentality. But that's kind of what defines who I am.
And that's 100% facts. So I seen this man DJ at my wife's surprise 40th birthday party. What an event. That was great. I mean, obviously the party as a whole was great, but just seeing Joe in his zone, like
We may see it on this podcast one day.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
mean, even though it was like a low key event, nothing crazy. Didn't expect him to come out and do anything crazy.
I tried to drop some bangers in there.
There was a lot. There was a lot of even just stuff for me that like I'm like nobody else here knows this stuff except
We appreciate it, yeah.
like
It was fun.
just hearing the
Tupac cares if nobody else cares.
just what's the song by Yak Balls?
For the critics.
For the critics, yeah. Just hearing that come out, I was like, bro.
Yak Biddles.
I'm like, this guy is just like my guy. I'm like you could just spin my entire life. Like just set up your studio down here, come over once a day and just spin for me.
There's nothing like playing Cage in front of like a bunch of like people in the family.
Especially
And just
Portuguese people that have no idea
Right.
what the hell's going on. No clue. Respect to them, but they just don't know. I mean, there's American people that don't know Cage.
Yeah.
You just had to be part of that like subgenre, subculture of people that know that.
And then just hear the absolute filth coming through the speakers.
Oh yeah,
No one
oh
gets
yeah.
you on.
And but you know, it's
I mean,
great
Ak
stuff.
and Yelly was a hit with the adults.
Yes. Put it in your mouth did definitely turn some heads at a family
I
function.
wonder where Ak and Yelly is now. Ak and Yelly, if you're out there, add us, please.
Yeah,
This
We'd
is
love
where
to
we
have
need-
you on the podcast.
This is where we need
Can they
a
sponsor
fourth
us?
person to Google.
do
that
they got
stuff.
money to sponsor us?
I'm sure they do.
Is Akinelli still even like alive?
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, drop a comment. Let us know.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. to this
Whoever
podcast.
confirms
I don't
that in
think
the
you do.
comments, you do that, and then
You get a
also
t-shirt.
name me one other song by that artist.
We'll give you a free T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is coming. It's on the wide view.
I think that single came out on record with like a double A side. It wasn't even like a B side because he had like no other songs.
Yeah.
It's not his greatest hits for sure.
Just the instrumental on the other side. So Steve, what about you?
Yeah, so I'm Steve. Am I the oldest one here?
don't
March of 81?
I'm definitely the youngest, so
Yeah, 'cause
All right, so I'm the
I'm June
oldest, so
82.
I represent someone from the 1900s. I was big into pop culture in the 80s and the 90s.
Wait, are you 81 too?
82.
82. Okay, so you're 81. Okay,
81.
got it.
So yeah, I was really big into pop culture, cartoons, music, technology. I was a big tech guy, still a big tech guy. I love technology. So kind of just seeing how that evolved into like Discmans and CD changers and
Skip right past the mini disc, huh? You just forget
yeah,
that
I
ever existed.
mean the Zune. I mean the Zune was a thing for a little bit.
mean,
that was
Laserdisc.
later on, but Laserdisc. I fond memories of Laserdisc.
Steve, did you
but-
have a antenna with the bunny ears on your TV?
We
Were
did.
you that time?
We did. We had one of those old school remote controls that were kind of wired to the TV that had
Mm-hmm.
like a big box on it. But then we had like a cheater box when those were things too. We had like an A/B button where you can kind of see the scrambled porn on the screen, but then you hit the button and it kind of came through on like Skinamax. But no, I was big like. Yeah, I was big into like I said, technology, cartoons, movies, everything back then. I can't really say I'm as much as I am into it now. I mean, I try to watch a whole bunch of new shit, but I just feel like saying like music, movies, culture back then was just such a big part of like TGI Fridays and the family gathering around the TV. So
Right.
a lot of good, same thing, kind of fond memories of just kind of growing up in that era and just seeing, as you were saying, like the fashion, the starter jackets, just seeing that change from the 80s and puffy hair and hairnets, or not hairnet. What was the
Hair metal?
No, what was this? The hairspray called Aquanet.
Okay.
Aquanet.
Yeah. I completely
Aquanet
forgot
hairspray.
that.
Yeah, and like Zubas into the 90s. So I think seeing that kind of culture shift and seeing it in TV as well was also cool to kind of see how we went to this age of getting more cinematic. with
Right.
things, right? Like if you look at like old movies like Gremlins and all that, seeing old kind of shittier graphics, but that stuff kind of holds up now, like Beetlejuice and so on.
Right.
Wait, so were you? I forgot the level set here on this because I was a latchkey kid,
Okay.
first generation Filipino with two parents who worked,
Same.
and I was See, that's why we get along because that's just strange. But yeah, latchkey kid. So the only exposure I had was what I was able to find out there without
Correct,
the
yeah.
advent of the internet, right? So it was TV. It was, trying to find the Spice Channel and unscramble it and things of that
Yeah.
nature. Things weren't viral back then. But when you're just in school and then home and then just home until you're in school again,
Yeah.
it's a different experience. That's why, so my perspective is a little bit different than maybe someone who had parents who
You didn't want to go viral back
Right,
then. Like,
right.
No, yeah.
when you heard Magic Johnson could potentially go viral, that was not good news to hear.
Right, exactly.
Right. Right. Yeah.
But he's doing better now.
Is he?
Yeah.
I mean,
not a
he's
sponsor.
Still here.
I mean,
When
that's
you got money.
you got some serious fucking money to be like.
He might be a clone. Which
Right.
we'll get into future episodes about cloning.
I mean, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but how do you have that much money to just like beat HIV even though you still got it? Like,
That's Charlie Sheen. He just did it too.
does he have HIV?
Yeah.
Cocaine.
That's one of the root causes of it. But he's definitely got it.
Yeah, I gotta watch that Charlie Sheen documentary.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You watch it?
Yeah, it was pretty
Did
good.
you?
I did not.
No.
I was proud of myself for knowing that his brother was Emilio Estevez without Googling
Oh,
it.
yes, yeah.
Who? What is it?
Emilio Estevez, yeah.
Oh, really?
That's his legit brother. They just have different stage names or whatever. But there was that one movie
Oh.
that came out in the 90s, Men at Work,
Okay, yeah.
where they both played like a garbage, like just loser garbage man, and then he meets some girl that he's been like a peep. It's a creepy premise because if I just say it out loud without you seeing it,
But it's creepy because it's 2025.
He was-
1990. It was perfectly fine.
he was he was a peeping tom on this girl across the street from his apartment complex,
Right.
and then on his garbage route, he finds like the person that she works for's body, and then they somehow like pull it into like a rom-com.
Yeah.
But it was funny to see the two of them together because you could definitely tell.
There's chemistry there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, Charlie Sheen, what a guy too. I mean, remember when he went viral for like,
Winning.
yeah, the whole winning
Winning,
thing?
yeah.
Like, I mean, that guy was that off his fucking
Tiger's
rock.
blood or something?
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, a little bit about me. I'm also Steve. I was born in 1990, so I'm on the tail end of the 90s. So a lot of the things that we're going to be hearing today, it's all going to be new to me too, because you guys grew up on different things than I did. We still grew up in the same era, but you guys experienced the 90s with a different, mind state. You were a different age, you were
More mature.
very formative years. I'm more on the tail end of it, but I'm still, I still remember a lot of it. So, and I've been a hip hop guy my entire life, but I'm overall just a 90s guy, and feel like I'm going to be one of those guys when I'm 60, still talking about the 90s. It's going to be one of those guys that sits on his porch and just yells at kids for being fucking losers because they grew up now.
Don't be mumble rapping. I want to hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back in the day, I had a pager on my belt.
Listen to this
That's how
Curtis
you
Blow
contact
album
me.
real quick. This is what it really started off as. And it's like, all right, Unc. This shit is trash. And honestly,
These are the brains.
and really, like, we're not going to sit here and say Curtis Blow was that great anyway. I mean, it was just iconic for the time and the pioneer, but, like, really, was he that
No
good?
disrespect, Curtis Blow. This is not representative.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to sponsor us, I'll change my
Not a
mind right
sponsor.
now. But
Well, yeah, this is where it gets funky about like the different generations, right? Because
it's pioneers.
They're folks born in the 70s that hate your statement right there.
Of course. Like, Melly Mel. Like, is he that great? I mean, no. I mean, he's just a pioneer. That's really all it is.
Well, it's just like how I'll never listen to anyone that wants to tell me that any basketball player on this planet is even close to better than Michael Jordan. And
Bobby Hurley.
Bobby.
I will say LeBron's definitely good.
He's pretty good.
I'm not saying he's better. I'm not
Right.
saying he's better,
Well, that's the thing. It's like
but he's fucking good.
he's good, but he's not on that list. You don't. He's not on my list at least at the top 3.
Could be another
That's
episode.
fair though.
Could be another episode.
But there's so many. There's so many guys you could pick. Yeah, it's another episode though. We'll talk.
Speaking of this episode, we
Yeah.
do have a game for you guys.
Yeah, tell him, Steve.
You
Me? Okay.
yeah, we're halfway through.
All right,
15 minutes in.
So a lot of it, obviously, as you guys can see, the title of this episode is Saturday Morning Bliss. So we're talking about cartoons, what we grew up on. And what we're going to do a little bit of a fantasy draft. Top 5. You're going to pick your top 5. But we can't pick the same one. So if you pick, what was the one? Reboot?
Reboot.
Reboot.
You can't pick. We can't all be picking
Pro-Stars.
reboot.
But you can't even put reboot on here because that's what I was saying.
Yeah, it'd be
wasn't like a
instantly
legit
disqualified.
cartoon.
Yeah,
Right.
correct.
Yeah, so we can't pick the same ones because it's just like a fantasy football draft. If I pick Saquon Barkley, we can't all have Saquon Barkley. So we're just gonna have to go through it. So
That's what my mom always used to say.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, this is a
We have Saquon Barkley at home, actually. So,
you want Saquon Barkley, you go to the
we-
neighbor's house. You go to their house if you want Saquon Barkley.
but I think we said we're gonna trying to save the best for last, which I think will get
Okay.
competitive as well.
Right.
So
So we're
we'll try
starting
to
with round
start
five.
like round 5.
Normally you start with round 1, but we're gonna start with round 5.
This is a fantasy draft. In my fantasy, there's ODB, Mariah, and you do 5 to 1.
Got it. Okay. Well,
Keep
I
the
gotta,
fantasy
I
Keep
gotta,
like
it, yeah.
fire.
I gotta get my list.
Keeping it real, son.
All right. So I got my list. Who wants to
Our
go first?
phones are currently recording, so we actually have pieces of paper. Anyone in the offline hour probably remembers these. This was paper. That's a pen.
Yeah. Crazy, right? Look at this.
You bring this writing instrument.
You actually had to bring this to school and write on
She
it
makes marks.
I can't not lean in when I'm talking into the microphone. I don't know why.
because you just like hearing yourself.
Yeah.
But anyway. All right, so who wants to go first? Are we doing age? What are we doing?
Yeah, we do youngest first.
Youngest first?
Youngest
Okay,
first.
I'll go first. That's fine. All right. So, like I said, I think our episode, what shows we pick, I think they're going to be vastly different. I mean, you guys might be a little bit closer, but I think mine are going to be vastly different because of just what I grew up
You
with.
probably never even heard of some of the shows.
That's
on
possible. It's possible. You guys are from the early 1900s. So, all right, first one, Cat Dog. You guys,
Cat Dog.
Did you guys grow up on Cat Dog? Did you have
I
it?
didn't grow up on
No,
Cat Dog.
no.
Okay, so you didn't grow up on it.
I don't think I've ever seen a full episode of Cat Dog.
Well, that's where you're fucking up. I mean,
Tracy likes, my wife Tracy, she likes Cat Dog. She grew up with that era of like Doug and Cat Dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're
so I have
getting
respect for it. I'm not going to say it's bad. It just, it didn't have
no,
a
but the
major
thing is, you
influence.
just got to watch it. I mean, you got to watch it from that lens. And
Yeah.
It's still good stuff. I mean, it's still a good show, but
What's your favorite episode?
I mean, come on.
How do I pick one?
You can't pick one. There's just so many. And the thing, like, it's
But if
hard-
you had to,
I
gun to your head.
I couldn't pick one because I
If
can't.
I
remember-
was going to watch one and you're
'Cause
like, you've never watched Cat
I'll
Dog,
be-
you know the episode I'll
be
recommend.
honest. I can't remember specific episodes like that.
This is why it's number 5.
Hey,
folks.
man,
This guy's picking garbage.
I'm in my 30s.
Already.
I'm in my 30s. I can't remember shit like that anymore. All I can remember
That's
is
garbage picking over.
Yeah, I mean, but listen, Cat Dog was great. Just the whole vibe of Cat Dog. You had a cat. And
Those
a dog.
episodes. You couldn't even forget.
You can't forget.
Can't
them.
forget them.
No.
Except, we can't think of one now. But in general, you can't forget them.
No, but yeah, you can't forget them as a whole. Specifically, can't remember most of them. But as a whole, the vibe of Cat Dog. You have a cat and a dog that are connected at the body.
How do they shit? Does one shit out the other? Do they
I don't-
have that?
I don't know if they ever
That's probably in the
shit.
outtakes.
Well, there's a.
They have to
They
shit.
just redid this though, right? Isn't there a movie out? There's like a cat dog. Movie.
Is there?
Yeah, I took my kids to the movies. I think this was one of the previews.
Cat Dog?
Again, another reason we need someone looking up this shit.
Yeah,
on the internet,
reboot.
in
Yeah.
the bathroom.
Jenny, pull that up.
All right, well, I'll look it up while
Jenny,
you
can you
guys
pull
go
up the
next.
link?
So who's next?
I'll go
Joe,
next.
yeah.
Yeah,
Joe's
so-
next. I'm gonna look up the Cat Dog movie.
Oh man, so many to choose from, but I think I have to state this because it was so formative during watching it at that age, and the fact that it was on Nickelodeon made even less sense. But I'm gonna go with Ren and Stimpy.
That's an excellent choice. That was one of my picks.
Let me see. I think I might actually have that on my list, but it might have been in my bank.
See, Ren and Stimpy
It was in my bank.
It
Was it,
just
yeah.
defines just how fucked up those writers were, and we
Very
ate it up, like,
imaginative.
very
Yeah.
imaginative. But like that was the first time I ever watched a cartoon, and it actually scared me because there was that one like the one
log?
plot line where Ren was waiting for his brother. He was so excited because so the premise for those who don't know Ren and Stimpy first,
He
if you don't,
remembers the episodes.
like screw you, right? I
That's how
remember all
memorable
these.
this show was.
But it's a cat and a dog, a poorly drawn cat and dog, a chihuahua, and
Not
like
attached.
a big fat red cat, right? And
Not
this-
attached. Two separate.
No, yeah,
No, yeah, two separate
two
animals.
separate bodies.
And then you have Ren, who was intelligent and just like a normal normal dog, and then Stimpy, that was borderline like Forrest Gump stupid, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a cat, to be honest.
Well, I mean, with the kitty litter, he
Yeah.
was always sitting in kitty litter, so there were enough
Yeah.
context clues.
The
but
clues were
that
there,
just
but-
shows.
Oh, for somebody that says it's such a
Right.
memorable show, can't remember that he was a cat.
But it was a
Can't remember the
cat
litter?
that was drawn in like the likeness of a watermelon. Like it was just this big red blob with like a button nose. But so they never got along. Well, Ren couldn't stand Stimpy. He was always like annoyed with the cat or whatever, and he's
Right.
like, my cousin's coming, Sven from the other side of the
Right,
the
right.
world.
I do remember that.
And then when he shows up, he's just as dumb and aloof and stupid as Stimpy. And then the episodes after that show like Ren losing his fucking mind.
Right.
And then that's when the whole they got like twisted to the point where I'm like, I couldn't even process at the age I was watching. It's like, what the fuck I was watching.
Yeah.
And then I bought it on DVD like years later. And
Yeah.
I watched it and I'm like, what
The adult
fuck?
rewatch is always different
Oh,
than
it's
like
like
what
how
you
do my-
remember.
Like,
yeah.
how did my parents let me watch this? Like,
Yeah.
Right. Well, my parents just weren't around. They didn't
Yeah.
give a shit. So I was
Yeah.
just sitting there watching all kinds of terrible
Yeah, Ren and
things like this.
Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy's a classic. That's definitely.
Don't whiz on the electric fence.
Yeah.
And it's a nod to like the things like Snick.
Yeah,
Saturday
tried
Night
to
Nick.
try to be like that kind of wholesome one, like when you're looking at it from like a 35,000
Yeah.
kind of lens.
Yeah. Like I can always think back on that. But that's definitely got to be number one.
Is that 1 or 5?
That's 5.
Oh, 5.
5. Got it.
5.
So I had that on my list. So I'm going to cancel one of mine. I'm going to skip over one of them, and I'm going to pick a bunch of bangers on here. I'm going to pick Thundercats.
Okay.
Which, yeah, they're in my bank, but not part of my top 5.
But you lost that on Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, but Thundercats was like, again, for like their toy game was totally intense. And I'm pretty sure I had like the castle, I don't remember, maybe it's, no, not castle, I don't remember. That Castle Grayskull was like He-Man. But I remember Thundercats, like I said, kind of them having, I guess they had like, there was obviously Lion-O, obviously. I mean, there was the other ones. I don't remember their names. They're so memorable.
The illest home base ever, right?
Yeah,
Was that
so it's the
cat-
castle with the
was cat with
claws
two
that were on it.
paws And the paws would pick up.
So same thing too. I think what I really liked about it is how it kind of like sparked my imagination as to like the enemies that they were fighting and how they collaborated together. So there was a message there. Like
Right.
when you come together with your homies
Right.
and you do something productive like this, good can come from it.
Right.
And that's what I took from that show.
That's what you took from it? I
Yeah.
just took ho.
Oh!
And that sword that would glow. So that when I
Yeah.
hit puberty, I used
Thunder,
to try
thunder.
myself with my own sword and I'd
Yeah.
watch it grow. And I put it up to my eye like that.
Damn. All right.
I mean, it was pretty far bent over and there was a microscope, but
All right. Well, that's why Joe's got 2 kids. All right, Steve. Well, it's a snake draft, so you get it again.
okay. So,
So what's
all right,
your 4?
my 4th is going to be Alvin and the Chipmunks.
That's a great one.
Very musical, and I think even back then, like I remember watching. Obviously, I watched like an '80s version of it. I'm pretty sure there
Yeah.
was like an OG
Yeah,
version,
like the 50s.
because I remember hearing that it was actually the guy that did what is Simon DeVille actually did the voices for all the Chipmunks, and it was just his voice at different tempos.
Right, right.
Or like the OG. But this one came out. I mean, again, classic episodes, classic kind of. You have Alvin, who's the bad boy. Like, what person doesn't like not want to be the bad boy? He's
Yeah.
kind of the star of the group. Then you have Simon, who
Yeah.
is the smart one. Obviously, wore glasses.
Yep.
Got to be the
And then the
smart
fat one.
And then the fat one,
The
Theodore.
fat,
Which
useless
now,
one.
if you've seen him on Ozempic, he looks great. By
He's
the
on
way.
Ozempic now?
He's on Ozempic.
Great.
He looks
Good for him.
fantastic. Yeah,
Good for
he's
him.
so much healthier. Like I saw him the other day, I couldn't even believe it was him. But it was like good musical kind of show. And again, like just Alvin and the Chipmunks. And I think what I like about that too is again how it's kind of reinvented. It's kind of like a 60s, 70s kind of thing. They
Yeah.
had the hit. I mean, kid just wants his hula hoop, right? But like then they
Yep.
came back in the cartoon. I remember it being like, I don't know, I think it was kind of somewhat long lasting, or maybe I just watched a lot of the repeats. But that would be my number 4 pick.
And they have my favorite Christmas song of all time. Yeah, it's my favorite one. It's got to be played at least once during the Christmas
Great
season for
song.
me because it doesn't come up a lot. Like when you're when you're
Yeah.
going out shopping or shit like that. Like it doesn't come up a lot, but I have to make sure I play that at
Hula
least once a
hoop.
year. Yeah, big
my,
song for me.
My beef with the show was one. There's 3 of them that wore just long ass shirts. And they never had pants.
They were pants. I think they were like short shorts underneath.
We need
that.
someone to Google that as well. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
Jenny,
that's
bring that
Jenny,
up.
bring that up with you.
Oh,
for
just
us,
so we
please?
know, Cat Dog movie did come out in 2024.
It did, right?
Wow.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And why was Alvin the only one that was allowed with like a letter on his shirt? Because
Because that was like the
shirt
Scarlet Letter, right?
it
It was
Alvin-
Scarlet Letter was a letter A.
No, because he was Alvin. It was Alvin and the Chipmunks. It was like the Heavy D and the Boys. It was so he was like the main like act. Of an act
Task,
that they never
Sat,
went
Alvin, Simon, asked. Like the letters, I'm sure, were like meant something. Illuminati, not a sponsor, but they
Yeah,
might be
Sat
behind the name.
Could be a big
Sat,
sponsor.
Task.
Sat.
Could really
Asked.
change the trajectory of this show. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Illuminati. Just give us a call.
All right. So look, if I'm going to go next, I was trying to break this up by TV networks. So I already got the Nickelodeon one off my list with Ren and
Wow.
Stimpy.
I'm gonna do one from each. Bold move.
So yeah, because like I was talking before we came on this.
Yeah.
That's what Saturday morning was, right? I had a whole
Bouncing
routine
around.
from So I was on CBS from 7 to 9. Then I jump over to Fox, which is what I'm going to name next. But I'm so conflicted here that I'm going to have to go with X-Men: The Animated Adventure. So good that Disney redid it and retro styled it, and it's now streaming on Disney Plus. X-Men '95. But it was just. Not only was it a great show, as an avid comic book reader, they also came out with the specific issues that mirrored the TV shows.
Okay.
Instead of like Uncanny X-Men
Yeah,
or regular
yeah.
X-Men, they actually had X-Men Adventures that kind of mocked up the whole thing. But well written, well done. X-Men is always going to be like my favorite from a comic book spectrum kind of thing. But there were a lot of other Fox shows that I walked away from. We should do honorable mentions.
Could do.
Right?
we could do that, yeah.
like because I know we all have some left field shit out there too.
If there's time.
Yeah.
We could also put up a nice little graphic at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Just put
Bonus episode for the Patreon. Join our Patreon, get
Yeah.
access to the bonus
Could have a
content.
extra director's cut.
Yeah. right, so
Director's cut podcast.
Offline era after midnight.
Raw and uncut.
Triple X,
This is-
yeah. And if you don't subscribe to it, it's just going to be wavy
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah.
You hear the audio, but like the video is just the scrambled lines.
Yeah, scrambled eggs. All right, cool. All right, so that was 4 for him. All right, so someone mentioned mine.
Wait, number 4 you said Ren and Stimpy, and I already lost the 4th.
X-Men.
X-Men. Yeah,
X-Men Animated Adventure or
Got
animated series.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. AS.
Someone already.
AS again.
See?
The animated series. TAS again.
I don't have any. ASs
Illuminati. TAS.
Something about 6-7. I hear 6-7. That number combination is going viral on TikTok for some reason.
369.
No, 6-7. I don't know why. I haven't seen it. I don't have TikTok.
We're too old.
Yeah.
I have TikTok. I just don't know anything about it.
I don't have Twitter either. What the
If you understand what 6-7 is, hit us in the comments.
Yeah, drop it in the comments because we have no fucking clue. All right, so my number 4. My number 4 was actually mentioned before. Nobody picked it, but it was just brought up. I think Steve brought it up. It's Doug.
Doug.
Great.
Great, yeah.
I mean,
great show.
What a great intro. It's like just stapled in my mind. It's never gonna go-
Skeeter.
Skeeter
Yep.
was a great guy.
Well,
Patty
it's a
Mayonnaise.
fantastic-
Patty Mayonnaise.
Who
Who's
didn't-
gorgeous.
names.
Who didn't love Patty Mayonnaise?
Fantastic
Right?
names.
Roger, like the guy that picked on
Roger.
Doug constantly. Like, and,
Yeah, with that crooked ass haircut, that
What-
ginger.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a ginger motherfucker.
yeah, it was
right?
wavy. It was like all
Yeah,
wavy.
yeah.
And what was the dog's name? I can't remember.
It was like peppermint. There was another like name, like a spice or something.
Can't remember.
Sporty Posh.
Parsley.
Dog.
Sporty Posh.
What was the dog? Jenny, bring that up. The dog's name, and
Yeah,
we're really offline because we can't use our phone.
yeah, we can.
We're completely off.
This is how it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
This
just
is how things used to be. You
just
just
had to
not
know.
know.
This was middle
Then
school for
someone's
us,
older
right?
brother would
Right.
come down and be like, "Yo, you know
Yeah,
what it was?
right.
That dog's name in Doug was
Yeah.
fucking."
And it was normally like, and it could be lies too, because we didn't
Yeah.
have any way to verify. it.
you guys,
So
you're
you're
about
yeah.
67.
Right.
right.
Fucking this guy is 67.
But that was a great show to me.
Amazing show.
I watched it a lot. Couldn't tell you many of the episodes off the top of my head because they all just blend
But you
together.
remember some of the characters though.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
what was
yeah.
it like the
100%.
underwear on the Quail Man?
Oh yeah, Quail Man. That was a yeah.
Man.
Quail
Classic.
Man.
Iconic.
Classic.
Iconic.
Or
Iconic.
Or ooh wee.
Oh, the beats.
The
Killer
beats.
tofu.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of good music. A lot of good music in
I
these
need
episodes.
more allowance. That was the other
We
one.
actually skipped that commentary musically, and this is the DJ and me, right? Around all the shows we picked, actually. Because Thundercats, that intro music was a banger, an absolute banger.
Oh yeah. That's,
Doug, that's all beatbox, like
Yeah.
that. Like, that's
and then
just
they had
right
that
up
one
our alley.
episode that they were banging on a trash can. That was in. That was in. What's
Yeah.
it called? And they were playing
That was
music.
Blue Man Group. No, wait. Who was the one that plays on the Stomp? The one that like in the New York City where they play on the
Yeah,
upside
yeah,
down paint
Blue Man
buckets?
Group. Blue Man Group.
No, that's what I was saying too. They didn't blow themselves. This is just street performers with upside down buckets.
Oh, like
Stomp, right? Is it not Stomp?
Maybe.
Stomp. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
musical.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
musical and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. You're right.
Not
you're right.
Gregory Hines' memoir,
Yeah.
which would be Tap.
But Doug for me comes in at 4, and then from going again from number 3. Yeah, see how you guys feel about this. Hey Arnold,
Hey Arnold,
Arnold.
good show, yeah.
great show. Football head.
Yeah,
Arnold,
can't miss it.
Helga Pataki,
Well, that's why I mean. I think
Gerald.
I think that show owes everything to what preceded it, which was the Doug Rugrats.
Yeah.
There were like 3 seminal, like original cartoons that they came out with, and then is what spawned
Yeah,
everything
it's
else
fair.
that came off.
But I liked it because it was like, it felt like it was based in like New York City.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and one of my favorite episodes that I can actually remember. It was in
Must
the,
have
it was,
been-
it was in
it
the
was a good
winter.
one.
It was a great one. It was in the winter.
I remember number 3, so.
It was in the winter, and Arnold lived with his grandfather. So his grandfather instilled a lot of like old school values in him. So like while all the other
What was
kids
that
are out,
grandfather's name, by the way?
forget. Yeah,
Interesting.
wasn't that great of a show.
Google it.
Yeah,
Jenny, bring that up.
yeah. Please bring it up. While all the other kids are out like playing in the snow, you know, doing whatever, Arnold's outside with his grandfather, shoveling the sidewalk, doing this, heat, making sure there's heat in the house, this, any other thing. And then finally at the end, once Arnold's getting like worn down, his grandfather goes out with the hose, puts the hose all in the street, makes the street a complete ice rink, and then they're out there playing hockey. What a great episode! Like
How much
instilling.
water did he go through?
Oh, my
Imagine
God.
icing up the whole road. My grandfather would kill me even if I left the door open. Imagine how much water.
Bro, if I leave the sink running too long while I'm brushing my teeth, Jenny yells at me. Like, this guy did the whole fucking street.
That's unbelievable. I can't believe it didn't drain in the sewers. I mean, it must be had pretty good seals to seal up. I mean, it's a cartoon.
It was a
but-
different time,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, different time
90s
back
they didn't
then.
have sewers.
True.
We have sewage.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone has Ninja Turtles on their list, but that spoiler alert.
Yeah, they didn't
Is that
really
where
live
you're
in the
going?
ci- They didn't
No.
live in the cities.
All right, so that you're into number 3s already.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
Did I really do 2? Okay, yeah. So 3. Okay, so what did we do so
You
far?
did channels.
I did Fox and I did
Nick.
Nick.
Not
so
a sponsor.
I'm gonna go to
not yet.
MTV because that's an easy one for the '90s, and I'm gonna go with Beavis and Butthead.
Oh,
Wow, great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Defining for an entire generation, a new format, listening to like the whole concept of watching music
Yeah.
videos,
100%.
and having
Was that
the
Mike
commentary over
Judge?
it.
Was
Mike
it?
Judge,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, does the voices and
Yeah.
really talented dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, super talented. I mean, Office Space.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
everything that
Good
dude's
sense
put
of
out.
humor.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of people see it for the crudeness of it, but like
Mm-hmm.
the sense of humor that
Yeah.
kind of pushed the boundaries.
And where it first started, so for those that don't know, right, the first episode of Beavis and Butthead actually appeared on an MTV like cartoon compilation. It was called Liquid Television. That was only on at like 2
Eon
in the morning.
Flux and yeah.
Eon Flux. There were a lot of like other like
Different
kind of-
art styles. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
and pilots of the kind of like those. It was very experimental at the time, right? And that's why it was on at like 2 in the morning. My God, that was.
Good pick.
Everyone wanted shirts. Like everyone was just
Yeah.
talking like that. The Beavis, like,
Cornholio.
laughing.
Cornholio, yeah.
Oh, TP for my
I think they were
bunghole.
memorable episodes.
And then
There was one episode that I remember specifically. They were in class and the teacher was like yelling at Beavis and Butthead because they weren't paying attention in Spanish class. He said, I bet you can't name one Spanish word. He's like, Taco Bell,
Right, right.
enchilada.
yeah,
Cholito.
Cholito. we found a way to weave it in.
Not a
Cholito.
sponsor.
Taco Bell, if you want to be a sponsor. Joe loves Cholito. Taco Bell Cholito.
Nothing like a Taco Bell Cholito to bring me back.
So my number 3. All right, so my number 3, and this is kind of ironic. So I did Thundercats as my pick. So now I'm doing Voltron, which is kind of in the same vein.
Okay.
Where like I love the toys for this as a Voltron. In my mind, when I first saw the Power Rangers, I'm like, they're ripping off Voltron. This is
Yeah.
like a Voltron kind of remake. And I was like, no, they're completely different things. But Voltron, again, they kind of had for people not familiar, they had like different colors. They joined together. I think Voltron was maybe even outer space. Sometimes too, I think they even fought in outer space, possibly.
Yeah.
Because they had the helmets, like the Power Rangers. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right,
So it was
right.
very, again, creative. The toys were like a thing, but again, it was that common theme of I was a very isolated kid, I suppose. I don't know why I had that trauma, but I was like, oh, when people come together
Yeah.
for a common goal, if you have someone wearing pink, I think there was a fat guy, maybe the yellow guy there's always a fat guy that's in them.
Right.
So there's a yellow guy, like pink one,
That's
But, yeah.
inclusion. Inclusion in the 90s and the 80s.
Voltron. So that'll
for
be
the
my
fat guys,
3.
yeah.
So I'm up to
Yeah,
number
2.
2.
Yep.
All right, so now my number 2. Okay, so I have 2 left. I know what my number 1's going to be. So my second one's going to be the Jetsons.
Okay.
The Jetsons, an amazing cartoon, like really saw into the future. They had Rosie the robot. They had Elroy, what an amazing name. They had Eep, Op, Ork, Ah, which that means I Love You for those that have never seen that episode. But it was classic. They had flying cars, and I mean, it was just a great kind of futuristic, but kind of retro futuristic, kind of when you like with the robots and stuff like that. But just a great kind of storylines and.
I never seen one episode.
Oh, you have to check it out. And there's like I think there's like
Find like a whole generation.
there's like a
of 80s
movie
kids.
that has like a Christmas or possibly like that, and I think he gets laid off. Spoiler alert for like a 30-year-old movie, but yeah, you should definitely check it out. Even if you just watch one episode. Again, I would highly recommend that song that I was singing. It's just super catchy, but yeah, just watching the kind of like futuristic kind of thing, almost like the trope of. I don't think anyone would have this. Flintstones, as we get it, it was in BC. This was the complete opposite of that. Where they're like, all right, fuck it. Instead of doing BC, let's, like, what's the future going to wind up being like? So it's kind of cool seeing, like, I don't know, when they made meals and stuff like that, they had, like, microwaves before microwaves came out. So
Right.
a lot of big visionaries of the Jetsons. So
Right.
much respect to Jetsons.
Sure. Yep. Definitely. Yeah. No, they're a big show. I just never watched it, so it's hard for me to comment.
Another banger of an opening.
Oh,
Opening
yeah.
music for Jetsons.
Yeah.
That was a
The noise of the car,
yeah. Meet George Jetson. Dun, dun, dun.
daughter.
If anything, and now you don't have to watch an episode, but you got to hear that
the theme song.
Yeah.
Jenny, bring that up.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever you get a chance.
Yes.
All right.
All right, so number 2. Wow, we're getting up there.
Yep.
Number 2, and this one
heavy
holds a
hitters.
special place in my heart. Even though, as much as I love it, I don't think I remember any specific episode. But the show was called Tailspin.
Oh, yeah.
Never heard of it.
So it was.
There's like a fat bear that has a jacket. I know it because it was like after Chippendale's Rescue
Right,
Rangers. It was
right.
kind of like an offshoot.
Right. That's why I'm going, and that was like Channel 11 or
Yeah,
WPX
great
or whatever it
episode. Yeah,
was.
PIX. It had gummy bears. It had a bunch of good banger cartoons.
Yeah, he was like a bear named Baloo.
Baloo. Yeah.
And then
Wait, is it Blue or Baloo?
Baloo.
Baloo.
Got it.
B-A-L-U. Like
Okay.
balloon without the N.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then he was the pilot of this like cargo plane. And then there was a kid with him. He was either a squirrel or some kind of fucking rodent or something like that. And they got into adventures. But he looked like the Chippendale.
Kind of, yeah. He
Like-
had like the jacket
Yeah.
and the goggles, which I forget because they had a pilot too in DuckTales.
Yeah. Because that was also after, what was the other one? Yeah, that was DuckTales, Tailspin, and there was
There
like
was
one
3.
other.
I think
yeah.
there's 3. Yeah.
Some sort of like mallard involvement. I'm all about inclusive. Let's be inclusive to the mallards too. So that's gonna be number 2. Now I'm just gonna struggle with one while you end up
All right.
go through your list.
All right, got it.
2 and 1. Here we
Damn,
go.
so I gotta. These are my heavy hitters, and I don't really know. These could be interchangeable at any given moment, and I don't even know which one I want to put it to. But I guess I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna treat these as 1A, 1B because to me they're both like number 1 shows.
Cheat. We don't allow that, but
Yep. Yeah. Well, sorry. All right. Number 2 for me is Rocket Power.
I don't think I know what that is.
Explain this one.
Yeah.
Rocket Power. So it was a bunch of kids that lived in Hawaii, and they were just good at like everything related to skateboarding, hockey, surfing, snowboarding.
They're like teens or like maybe elementary school, even less than
like
teens.
elementary
Kids.
school, probably maybe early middle school.
The premise sounds familiar. They're all Hawaiian
yeah, like they had a
or Samoan, like The Rock. Oh, it's easy to
could be,
confuse.
and like the main character's name was Otto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had like the
A-U-T-O, not O-T-T-O. Otto.
no
Otto.
Otto.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a fucking phenomenal show. I mean, it was good. It resonated with me a lot because I played hockey growing up. So like seeing these kids play hockey as a cartoon was like it was
Big
cool to
thing,
see.
and I'm sure in Hawaii.
Yeah, I mean they it's just
I mean, you think
screams hockey.
spam, you think, I mean...
Spam and varsity hockey.
Varsity-
That's exactly.
Yeah, and they were
Elementary level.
snowboarding. They were surf. I mean the surfing, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. The
No.
snowboarding.
You know, you had Tito. Tito was the big fat, like prototypical Hawaiian
Always
guy.
fat, yeah.
With like the grass skirt. I'm
Yeah,
just picturing
yeah,
Moana.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
now just
that's basically
in,
what
like,
it was.
30 minutes.
And then they had the one
episodes.
white
What was the name of the show?
Rocket Power.
Rocket Power.
I got that one written down. I gotta have to look at that one.
Yeah,
That one's-
it's phenomenal. And the only white kid in the show, I feel like, if I remember correctly, was his name was Squid. They called him Squid because he was a new kid, but they basically recruited him as like the goalie for the hockey team, and he was phenomenal.
Let's get the white kid over here.
Yeah,
Might be Canadian.
Yeah, he's the closest thing we got to hockey.
Yeah.
So, but he was the goalie, and that's how he blended in with the group. And then, but like the other ones were just all phenomenal. Like skateboarding, it was like they had half pipes in their backyard, and like it was just such a cool show. So Rocket Power was definitely up there. I could literally watch it to this day.
Look, a tangent. Have either of you ever known anyone who's actually had, like, when you were growing up, like a half pipe or a quarter pipe?
Yeah,
What they have?
like probably a quarter pipe. Wasn't
Like a quarter pipe,
it was
right?
small.
And it's like, the small little piece of shit thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of made out of rubber. It's just
No,
beats of
wood.
shit.
Wood.
No, that's like the wood ones that have like kind of that thing that had on like there's like a thing on top.
Yeah, my buddy's dad built him one, but it was a piece of shit.
Yeah, because everyone, like, either you, because I didn't really know
novelty.
anyone that had
People
it.
had pools. I remember people skating pools.
Did you ever skate a pool, though?
No, not me.
No,
Not me
I could-
personally.
yeah.
I mean, I'm from the East Coast.
You
so-
could probably use mine because the one here, it's all cement. So,
Well, I'll tear that up. Okay, sorry.
and then all right, so 1A, just because we're probably limited on time. So,
40 minutes. We're fine.
yeah, but I think Joe only has 45 minutes on his phone, so we have to kind of speed through. All right, so number 1.
Put in the comments you want to buy Joe a new phone.
Yeah, or sign up for the Patreon. We could get some money for a new phone. All right, so number 1, Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah,
Great
I wrote
show.
it down. That's one of the
It's a great
best
show.
ones.
It's a good show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, nothing needs to be said.
Yeah.
Just a great show. Rocco,
His Modern Life.
Heifer,
Another banger of a opening theme song.
Mr. Big Head.
Wasn't that like a lizard or like a little
The Gecko, I thought, right?
right? And it had like big lips, husband and wife, and he always got mad at Rocco. Jenny, we need to look this one up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
pull
one
that up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just I mean, if you know Rocco's Modern Life, you know it's a great show, and Nickelodeon didn't do itself any favors getting rid of it. So,
What's your opinion on that, like, rumor or whatever people say about the fact that when you rewatch it, that Rocco was actually a phone sex employee?
is that a thing? I never heard of that.
Yeah, so another thing we can look up, but you pull it up, and that, like a lot of the episodes where he's working, he's like a call center person.
Yeah.
But like in the background, the context clues tell you that he's actually like doing phone sex. So like, and this is the thing back to like those old Nickelodeon shows, like
I think
Ren
they
and
pepper
Stimpy.
into the show. Yeah.
Yeah, they peppered in like a lot of adult things very subtly as like Easter eggs.
Yeah.
And
that
then
the parents might catch on to.
Right.
Yeah.
But even if my parents were from this country and they caught on to that, they'd shut that shit off so fast because of the innuendo in
yeah,
it. You
my,
know what I mean?
Yeah.
my parents are from this country. They didn't even notice probably. I don't even
Right.
think they're watching, but
It wasn't like blatantly obvious, but then when I saw like what they were showing, I'm like, actually that does make sense, and I'd have to rewatch it now to really see if like
Right.
if that fits the
Yeah.
context of it.
yeah.
It's kind of forced in retrospective, you know? You can kind of,
Right.
Right.
Like confirm this for me.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
Oh God,
Number
so
one.
many,
Well,
so many.
mine's done.
I got so many,
There,
and I'm
look at
trying to
you.
figure out where to land. I think I'm going to go with nostalgia, but I'm going to say this while I first mention shows like that begin with the. So there's the Max, the Tick,
The Tick, great job.
and the Head.
The
Do you remember the Head? It was an MTV cartoon, and I think it was this guy who had this gigantic head because
Oh,
there was
yes,
an
yes,
alien
yes.
living in it.
Correct,
It was
yep.
one of the oddest premises ever, but that's actually not what I'm picking. What I'm going with is a classic, which is Garfield and Friends.
Great
For
show.
Saturday
good.
mornings,
Great
you had to
show.
watch it. It was
Very
an
good.
hour. Perfect.
Yeah, I think that was a really good show. And I think, was there a second cartoon that came on after that as well? Or maybe it was just part of the same one. I thought there was like a 2-part.
I think so, right? Because it was Garfield and Friends, and I'll just mention what Odie, Nermal.
Yeah, correct.
that.
And maybe that's why I was like, I remember the one that had like farm animals that was in it.
I know.
But I don't know if, again, that was the same cartoon or one that came in like immediately after.
I think it came in afterwards. But what Garfield and Friends, it was similar to the formatting that we watched cartoons in it growing up, like Looney Tunes, where it's a compilation, or no one even mentioned anything around Tiny Toons.
Yeah.
But like they were, segments of cartoons wedged in together to make a full episode.
Correct, yeah.
Now, what the coolest part about Garfield and Friends is that was a full hour. So you got like multiple stories within that, and it was just a great watch. So that's where I'll end mine, and I'll pass it over to you.
That was great. So my number one is Muppet Babies. A classic. An absolute, almost every single episode, the way they kind of like filtered in movies. We don't know what Nanny looks like. Nanny could look like anything. So it's still a mystery to this day. I remember I saw like one of my only first time I went to Madison Square Garden was to see Muppet Babies on Ice, and it did not
you see
disappoint. I didn't. No, I didn't see it. She wasn't. I mean, like maybe they had legs, like just skating legs.
Yo, that bitch had big ass feet in the cartoon. Like if you
She
look
did.
to scale, she was massively larger than those babies.
Yep.
And was it Miss Piggy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Piggy was, and then also I think that was the original, like Gonzo, first time Gonzo, or not? Yeah,
Beaker?
Gonzo, right?
Gonzo with the
With the
blue one
nose.
with the
Yeah, we don't know
nose.
what Gonzo is. Yeah.
Right.
No, yeah, like what the hell animal? Like what the was
What
that
is a
supposed to
Gonzo?
be?
We don't know.
No,
But that was a classic cartoon. Again,
Yeah.
amazing theme song, amazing
Right.
merch.
Right.
merch. Merch was good.
And
then.
people, I mean, and like just how well it held up over the years. Like everybody knows Kermit to this
Yeah.
day. Like even kids know who he is, knows the voice. Like just it's a testament to like how good the stuff was back then, and just how
They were
well it held
babies
up.
and they did all this as
they
babies.
did a lot as babies.
Like, I didn't do as much when I was a baby, but
No, you were a fucking loser, probably.
Beaker was my favorite character.
still am. Not to brag, but I still am. I'm
Somebody
actually more of
tell
a
me
loser.
what the fuck Beaker was too. Beaker and his
Oh,
little
Beaker
scientist
and
buddy.
Benson, Mr. Benson.
Yeah, Benson Hedges. Whatever.
Are we gonna do? We should do some. We have a little bit of time left to do some honorable mentions. Can I get some honorable mentions?
Okay.
You had a couple, but
Get 'em in there.
so some of my honorable mentions on here was Transformers. Amazing. Didn't even call them up. I think that goes without
It felt
saying.
obvious.
Yeah, this ain't a little too on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeons and Dragons, which was an amazing cartoon back late '80s.
Did you play?
Someone's a nerd.
I didn't. I never
did.
played Dungeons and Dragons, but
I
just
did.
seeing the show, I think was really cool. Again, like the graphic style of it,
Right.
seeing like the elves and whatever, the wizards. And then my last honorable mention is going to be Bobby's World. I loved Bobby's World. Shout out
Bobby's
Howie Mandel.
World.
That was an
Yes.
amazing show. The
You
Generics.
familiar with that one?
That was before my time a little.
Bobby's
Great,
World.
great show. Great show.
The Mom, Don't You Know?
Yeah,
I-
and then there was another one I couldn't think of. It was like a kid that had like a rocket ship and a robot, and I think his name was like Zach, and he had like an orange mohawk. Can't remember the name of it.
That's my neighbor.
Possibly, but that was
Wait,
also another. Great
What was your
one.
actual choice for number one?
For my number one choice
Muppet
was
Babies.
Muppet Babies.
That's what it was.
Make
okay.
your dreams come
All right,
true.
Joe, you got honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. So there was another one with a comedian Louis.
Oh, Louis,
Anderson.
yeah.
Louis
Louis World. Yeah, at the same time as like Camp Candy I had on there
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Great show.
The only reason what made that show awesome was the caricature of Louis Anderson was completely
With, like, the
unflattering.
chin
it was the
and yeah.
silliest looking fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. That was good. Super Mario Brothers had their own show.
Ah, great.
We mentioned Teenage Mutant Turtles just in passing, but that
Yeah.
definitely needs to be called out there as one of the greatest.
Heavy hitter. Yeah, I'm surprised that
Heavy,
wasn't on
heavy hitter.
any of our top five.
Yeah, and then and a couple of deep ones. Batman, the animated series,
Ooh.
just
Yep.
some
Another
dark
AF.
shit. but
Yeah,
it was
another
good.
AF.
Yep, yep, another animated series, and then Gargoyles.
Yeah.
Gargoyles.
Gargoyles
Great,
was,
yeah.
was a joint as well.
That's like, again, WPIX had a lot of like that was the whole Animaniacs kind of
Another good mention there.
Animaniacs. No one
Yep.
called out. Shout
Yeah.
out, not a sponsor.
Pinky
but,
and the Brain.
Yep.
yeah, Pinky in the Brain.
Well, that's what I'm getting to.
Okay, here we go.
Well, Ren and Stimpy was one of them, but Joe called it out. I had Pinky and the Brain, another great one. Our Real Monsters.
Real
Real
Monsters.
Monsters.
That's my wife's favorite.
Real
That
Monsters.
was a good one. That was a good one. The guy with the holding his eyeballs.
Yeah.
That was my favorite guy.
Benicio, or what the movie had that kind of in there. The Guillermo del Toro, Pan's Labyrinth. I think that was an inspiration.
Okay, I got one that's a little childish, but it was good for being a child back then. Was Blue's Clues. I mean, it was great.
Was that animated? I mean, Steve was not
I
animated.
mean, Blue was.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
It's like a cartoon though. I mean,
give it to you.
technically, I guess it's
Because technically, one of the ones I picked was Beavis and Butthead, and they played music videos.
Oh,
with,
that's
real
true.
people,
That is
so
true, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I'll let that one.
Give me a
slide.
fucking break.
Fucking
Nah,
tough crowd in here.
Blue's Clues. I mean, it was great. I mean, and Steve's coming back on social media
You
now to
love to
check on
see it.
people. Like
Yeah.
we all were checking on him, and he's now checking on us. So great one. And then this one, I'm surprised that nobody said, but maybe it's just because it was a little bit after your time, but still classic. South Park.
South Park.
South Park, yeah. But then
I still watch it to this day.
Just a great show. I
Yeah.
mean, and it was one of those shows that like if your teacher heard you even like referencing
A
South
lot of
Park,
one-liners.
they made it seem like you were watching fucking like a rated X show. Like
Snuff
I remember I mentioned one episode about something, and my teacher looked at me like my parents just like fucking failed me.
So another one that caused a lot of these issues that if anyone was watching this was going to think, if you think 90s and cartoon, it
Simpsons.
wasn't mentioned, The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And the Eat My Shorts, which
Don't have a cow.
Right, and all the shirts that we used to wear that had all that
Yeah.
stuff on them, and it was like a big deal.
I'm
to
Bart
wear to
Simpson. Who the
school.
hell are you? I said hell.
The fact that
yeah.
it said "hell" on your shirt, you get
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah.
That was like the hottest shirt ever. Then
Yeah.
then everybody wanted it because you would get in trouble.
And now you can wear whatever the hell you want, I feel like, because they can't yell at you because you're probably expressing yourself in some way.
Yeah,
So-
and, well, it attacks how they identify as like a cantaloupe or something.
Yeah.
that,
Like, you know, how the hell are you going to tell me what I can't wear? Like,
yeah.
Back then, you just get fucking suspended or expelled.
No, back then, you know what? It was peer driven. Your friends would, or people that are, your people your age would beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how I
They
learned.
wouldn't let you do that. Yeah.
That's how I learned morality.
Yeah.
as
Can
a
you
kid.
imagine? Can you imagine going to school like and trying to identify as anything other than you?
I mean,
I would
back
get
then,
I would get tormented.
yeah. No, you get the shit kicked out.
Yeah,
of you.
that's what I'm
It's
saying,
just
like-
plain and simple.
Wouldn't even, I'd have to transfer.
Yeah.
Like,
And look, we made it just fine.
yeah,
normal.
we're all right.
Enough.
We're all right. I don't think we're all mentally.
Whatever doesn't kill us makes wow.
No.
It's debatable.
But all right, fellas. Well,
Debatable.
got anything to say to the people?
There's more where this came from.
There's definitely more where this came from.
Way more.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're on social media, so follow us at The Offline Era on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We're on Lemon 8 for some reason. I don't know why. It's like a new thing, but it's like for kids. I feel like I just joined it because I was like, oh, let me try to capitalize on it, but it's fucking stupid. So
Are we on X?
we're not on X. We're not there. I feel like X is just like a cesspool of just like people dying. Like,
Lemon Party. We're on Lemon Party.
we're definitely not on Lemon Party, and that's where we're going to end the episode. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Later, guys.